Hi, little babies. It's Dr. Matey. How you doing today? We just got done taking a little video of Prescott Bay here near PA. It's the best natural harbor on the Great Lakes. It's a wonderful place. There's a playground year-round. Ice boating, ice skating, ice fishing during the winter on the bay. You can even hike across from the city to Prescott State Park when the ice freezes solid enough. You need a deep freeze, 10 degrees or below for a week anyway. But it's beautiful out. It's overcast and gray here today. But I guess watching the news and Trump went haywire in front of that idiot New York judge, because he supposedly inflated the value of his assets to get a better terms on his loans. The thing is, these banks agreed to it. If they did their due diligence and found something way out of line, they wouldn't have granted him the loans. They said, well, he defrauded the bank out of $168 million by paying lower interest. Now, that's an idiotic argument. If the banks didn't have all their ducks lined up in a row, they wouldn't have lent them the money. And banks love to lend money. And to people a lot less creditworthy than the Trumpmeister. Well, excuse me. The reckoning day for the Bidens is coming up quick. They're going to be issuing subpoenas this week for the Biden family and the federal prosecutor in Delaware. He's going to testify before Congress. And I hope they ream him when they get him in front of Congress under oath. I'll let them tell their BS stories to the congressman. These guys are sharp-eyed cynics, these congressmen. They love to put you on the hot plate and watch you dance around as they hammer you with questions. Give us the answer. Why did you tell us this when we have proof that this happened? So it's going to be fun, Jim Comer and his buddies, they're going to cannibalize the Biden family. Watch them being boiled in a big pot. Put some salt and pepper and cabbage in there. It'll be a tasty treat. Cannibal stew. Biden flavored, too. Now, listen, this whole the Biden administration is fallen totally apart. Biden and his Homeland Security Director, Mayorkas, they've left this country more unsafe than it's ever been since the 9/11 attacks. Maybe even worse than before the 9/11 attacks. Got millions of people flooding across the southern border and the northern border, too. They have no idea who they are, who they're affiliated with, what their purpose of coming to the country is. Some may be economic migrants. I can understand that. If I was living in crushing poverty, I'd want to go to some place where probably a pretty good chance I could get a job. I'm good with my money. I save my money. I send money home to help support my family. I'm doing what a man does. But there are so many ne'er-do-wells and criminals, mentally ill, sickos. They come in, these terrorist cells. Oh, we got them all over the country now. Oh, even the FBI director, he has put a warning out to all of America saying we're going to be under attack here pretty soon. And it's just a shame to see how this has deteriorated so badly. It's bad, really bad. Not anybody who would vote for a Democrat ever again after the fiasco of Joe Biden and his administration, Nancy Pelosi and Schumer and Shifty Schiff and Nadler and all the other Democrat partisans whose only allegiance is to the Democrat Party. They don't care about America or their fellow Americans. They just want power. They want to control every waking moment of your life. They want to tax the hell out of you, regulate the hell out of you. And, they're just not our friends. We the people. They are the fascist dictators of the Democrat Party. Now, if you ever vote for a Democrat ever again, well, good luck with that. Because what we have right now is what you're going to get. And it's a sad state of affairs. It really is. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I just hope it blows over quick and nobody gets hurt too badly. But, Turkey just cut out diplomatic ties with Israel. They're talking about marching 250,000 Turkish troops through Syria into Israel to back up Hezbollah, Hamas, and all the other rug pilots in the region that hate Israel. They want to slaughter Israel. They want to destroy Israel. They want to cease it from existing. It's funny how the Chinese have removed Israel from their search engine's maps. It shows Jerusalem, but it doesn't say Israel on there. What the hell? Chinese is meddling everywhere. They're going to be the great superpower of the future. Except one problem is they have no morals. They hate religion, and they hate honesty. They do whatever it takes to grab power and take power and seize power and become the most powerful country on the planet. They want an empire. They want to rule the world. So sick. But they'll never get a chance. I was reading today where one of our Ohio-class submarines, one of our most awesome naval assets, has gone up into the Persian Gulf today. And it sail around like a little fish, underwater like a little fish, and they're on patrol. They're protecting America, and they're protecting Israel. Now, I read where the Ohio-class submarines are scheduled to be replaced by the Columbia-class submarine. And in fact, they have the first of the line, the Columbia-class submarine, the Columbia, under construction. I don't know what the completion is date. I think they're going to deploy it around 2030 after it does all the sea trials and they test everything out. But it's an awesome piece of firepower. The second sub they're building in the Columbia class, is the Wisconsin. So, go ahead and mess with the U.S., see what happens. Because we're pissed. We're pissed at all these woke people, these politically correct assholes, idiots, and, and then, these Marxist Leninists, Castro communists. These people are so left of center that if they went any further left, they'd fall off the face of the earth. But these are the people we go up against. They think that the political teachings of these idiots like Chairman Mao and Lenin and Trotsky are like the they're better than the USS Constitution and the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. They want the communist dictators all over the world. It's funny how these dictators from these third world countries end up being multi-billionaires after stealing so much money from their people, raiding their banks and their treasuries, and they're looting everything. And if you don't comply, they kill you. It's not that bad here in the U.S. At least they don't kill you yet. But, with the left-wing Democrats, who's to say that they're not going to be building crematoriums to get rid Trumpies and the deplorables and the infidels. It's funny, whenever I see these rocket attacks being launched by Israel, and the Palestinians are standing there on their porch or whatever, and they see the missiles flying through the sky, they all yell out in unison, Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Like that's going to help by yelling out that God's name. God is great. That's going to save them. They need to stop terrorizing people and stop killing people indiscriminately. And maybe they won't get bombed to smithereens. It's a powerful thing, the weapons of war. And, the wars are fought for a reason. Usually to take control of a situation. And I think that's what Israel's doing right now, is trying to get the situation under control. But all these Syrians, Iranians, Iraqis, Yemenis, these Afghanis and Lebanese and Hezbollah and Hamas, they all want to destroy Israel. That's their sole purpose in life. They teach their children from a very young age to hate Israel and have no moral qualms of killing Jews. Now, how screwed up is that? That you would inoculate your kid with these kind of thoughts so that they generationally pass on their hate from one generation to the next to the next. There's a one giant hate fest. They hate the Jews. It's terrible. What did they ever do to anybody? Listen, little babies, that's my commentary for the day. I'm sorry if I'm a little harsh, but I get worked up sometimes when I see all this crap going down. And we need divine intervention. And I hope there is before it's too late. I hope God changes the hearts of men, the men who are making these decisions, and bring them back from the brink before it's too late, either for them, for us, or all of us. All right, little babies. I love you, and you love me. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Joe Biden is the greatest president in the United States history, even greater than George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln. We love Joe. Joe's so great. We love him. Bye-bye.